Hello! Oh, boiling some eggs and eating a bunch of leftovers. As you can tell, I've been concentrating on comfort food, going through all this stuff with my mom. FYI, that's a lot of tapatio on a potato skin from Annette's. Morning. She finally decided to get up, and it's about 9 a.m. I'm so glad she's not a morning dog. So, hey guys, let's do this so that we'll start the, oh, it hurts to start the camera. The sound of the camera doesn't always catch up first, so it's best to make some kind of noise. I wanted to get messages. Okay. So, my was from Brian. He's on his way to come pick me up. Isn't it interesting how they always come in groups? Completely different subject, and I'm putting off what I want to, like, I really have to say. So, the reason why I'm doing this update this way, I was putting the updates for my mom and what's going on with her. Her name's Connie. Team Connie's going strong. I put it up this way because I have EDS, and I'll do that in a different video and talk about that. But my thumbs regularly dislocate, so typing was still kind of okay, but I actually dislocated this joint here. They painted the doors at our apartments, and it makes them stick really hard, and I dislocated this joint twice. So now it continuously feels like a bee is stinging inside of it, like you're actively getting stung, which is kind of like typical for all the other dislocations that I have to go through. So we'll have to do a separate video about that, but I wanted to make sure you understand why I'm doing it this way instead of typing everything out on Facebook still. And what's going on with Mom is, so if you've been following on Facebook, or if not, actually I should just catch everybody up because there's no telling who's going to be watching this. I need to stop doing that. Okay, let's keep hands to themselves. Mom she has Parkinson's, and she's kind of been losing weight slowly for about the last year, and we were trying to figure out why. And then in the last the week before she went into the hospital, she was really out of it, and really she got to the point where she couldn't communicate, she couldn't walk without falling down. They were making sure they were getting her pills in her and stuff at the home, but they couldn't. It's a level 2 home that can't, cope with someone who needs constant vision. She has to be supervised all the time because she also won't sleep. So finally, she got so bad that Dr. Jim is one of the owners of the place where Mom was living, and it's basically a house with like 5 bedrooms and assisted living, because she was, we wanted her to be as autonomous as she possibly could be for as long as she could be. So she took a real bad physical hit, we weren't sure what was wrong, so they called an ambulance. I'm not sure if that was recorded just now. I just answered a phone call from my sister. So if it was, then hooray, I've got some extra B-roll for you to guys kind of get like an understanding of all the stuff we've been going through. Anyways, long story as short as possible, Mom went into the hospital. They found out that her hemoglobin was down to like 2, and I think it's supposed to be between 13 and 17, 13 and 15, something like that. And she had to get 3 blood transfusions, and they couldn't give her pills by mouth. She couldn't really swallow. She wasn't really awake. So she went up without her Parkinson's medications for 2 days, and wasn't eating until they finally figured out that she was able to swallow again. So then they started all the things up again and made sure she had food in her stomach. The reason why she went in was because they found they had several small ulcers in the bottom of her stomach. Well, if she's not eating more than 2 bites of food at a time, they're still having to put a lot of pills in her every 2 to 4 hours, depending on the timing on those pills. all the time that she's awake. And so if there's not enough food in your stomach, you know, a lot of pills are going to, it's just going to have that effect. And she was also taking naproxen, and then she was adding aspirin to it. I didn't find out about that, but when those last few days where she couldn't function at all, of course she wasn't putting aspirin in her mouth by herself. So I'm not sure where she was getting the aspirin and or ibuprofen, but everything else was just her normal pills. So anyway, she lost a lot of blood. She got transfusions. She's doing better, but she took a real hard hit. Her kidneys took a hit, and it has caused her to be. She's physically able to kind of get around a little bit. She's able to feed herself. She's able to have conversations, but she doesn't know where she is anymore. She doesn't know. She knows people usually. But she thinks that she's in Portland somewhere. She thinks that she's back at her old house. She thinks that she's in a friend of hers mom's bedroom randomly, which seems very strange to me. I don't even know if she's ever been in that person's bedroom. Apparently so. I just wasn't involved in that. I don't know where she gets the ideas, but she is going to have to go into memory care. So Cher and I have been working we have Team Connie. Team Connie has always been about 3 people, maybe 4, and now Team Connie is like 8 to 10 people. We've got 4 caseworkers helping, 2 from palliative care, which is hospice help, and 2 from Kaiser Permanente care. That's who her insurance is. And they're all coordinating to get her Medicare and Medicaid completely reset up, because she was on private pay for the last 2 years-ish, because she sold her house. So the place that she was staying, I'm only not thrilled with their service, just because when she ran out of private pay, they're ready to write they've already written a 30-day notice and had given it to her that she was going to be evicted. And now I'm super popular again. Now, sorry, it's more medical calls. So, anywho, back from the phone call. Let's see, where was I? Talking about Mom. She took a really heavy hit. Her kidneys took a hit. And now she needs a lot more memory care than her old facility could manage. So, the phone call I just took was yet another member of Team Connie named Scott. And he is helping us search through assisted living homes that are higher level care and memory care, and also be able to take Medicaid and Medicare as she goes forward, because I'm disabled and filing for disability with no money, and my sister and brother-in-law both work for a restaurant, so it's not like we're all rolling in cash, especially during the COVID stuff. They're not working as much. So anyway, Team Connie is all on it. They said they're going to help pay for all of her hospital bill and all of this, move into someplace. We've chosen 2 or 3 places to go check out, and then we were suggested another one just now on the phone. I'm going to go hop over onto the internets and look at the reviews for that place. I don't want to say any names yet or anything. I'll just make sure that that's not out on the free to the world on the internet where my mom is, just because we're trying to get her settled right now, and her life's really chaotic already. We're trying to minimize any agitation or pain or suffering, of course, for my mom, because nobody wants anybody to suffer, you know. So I'll get on a different train of thought so I don't cry. So, I love you guys, and please send all your love and help and support beam to us. My mom needs all the help and support she can get, and if you have a little bit of extra brain time, just send a good luck beam my way, because I finally got the disability paperwork all filled out. This huge packet is full of essay questions. I got shipped out on Monday, and I'm hoping to hear an answer very soon. So send the good luck beam or whatever, pray for me, whatever it is that you do that sends the good luck to my mom and the happy, healthy beam to my mom. Much appreciated, guys. We're all in this together, and even though I'm hyper stressed, if you know me personally and you need me, just text me or call me. I'll still be here for you. I may be in a limited capacity, and also, you know, we can't really do hugs like we used to. I miss hugs. I'm such a hugger. Alright guys, I'm going to sign up on this one, and I'm not even really going to edit it, so if it's really choppy and weird, sorry. That's just how it is. I don't have any time right now, but I wanted to give an update, a timely update about Mom and what was going on. And we're going to go and move her out of her place now. So Brian's going to come over, and we're going to go get all of her stuff loaded up and take it over to a storage unit. So that's my day today. I can't really help with any of that, but I can be moral support. We're getting the storage unit changed so that Mom is the main person on it, but one of us is the secondary, probably Cher, my sister. Yeah, and then we're probably going to tour some places today and tomorrow. So that's my next couple days, and that's the Connie update, the Mama update. And Puppy had to chime in there for a second. So, oh, she's thirsty. Love you guys. Bye.